Alrighty then. Boop boop. And then when I get my new desk, not only can I lower it to a more comfortable height, but I can also lower my arms because they're way too high up. Like I'm already sitting at way too high of a thing. Like I don't like my arms just like outright like this. I feel like I'm trying to open up my wings just like I'm ready to fly. I would like them to actually be like just like maybe at least one step. But whatever. A lot of issues, lots of problems. I'll figure them out. I will figure them out eventually. Alright, so we got done with Abelard's quest. We got done with Heinrich's quest. I should probably actually look up the other quests like Outcast's Duty. Along with the Adir's thing, and you know, I'm gonna look those up real quick because I do want to get them. Okay. All right, so definitely got to figure out where I'm going. I kind of want to figure kind of want to try and get Earlet's quest done. All right. Oh, down here. Oh, it's already been set. Okay. I don't have much of a safe path going there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, that's really it. Okay. So this is the fastest route. Well, that actually like straight up takes 3. Okay. As always, quick saves. Now, these ones are going to be the interesting ones. Oh, yeah. Sure. Ooh. Nice. As always, got to do a double check. Why is that minus 150 points? I don't understand that. Huh, interesting. That was weird. Well, anyways. I need to get more of his stuff. These travels are precarious. Ooh, nice. That's my girl. Oh, what's this? We got some Drukhari void ships. We got some pirates down here. On the edge of the system, a few crippled Xenos ships barely visible in the darkness of space huddled together, not displaying any of the usual hostility. The Xenos are stuck in inactivity, entirely ignoring the rogue trader's presence. The Augur team has detected a number of damaged void ships, each afflicted with several system failures and bearing a few dozen living creatures. An attempt to identify their drive signatures is met with failure, but the scanners pick up an exchange of data between the ships along an encrypted channel. Mazrai recognizes the vessels as those of the Raving Tempest Cabal by their silhouettes and markings. The news that this Cabal's warriors survived their insatiable kin's bloodthirst fills the Xenos with a grim resolve. Mazrai turns to the rogue trader with a demand to leave the detected ships unharmed. The Xenos yearns to meet them in person. Sure. The shuttle carrying Mazrai returns so quickly to the rogue trader's vessel that it is impossible to tell whether the Xenos took part in failed negotiations or participated in a violent and impetuous duel. Offering no combat, Mazrai turns to the Lord Captain with a categorical request: help the survivors and let them go. The Xenos accepted the resource shuttles, arrogantly maintaining Vox silence and showing no gratitude for the Lord Captain's generosity and aid. The resource transfer concluded, Mazrai returns aboard the Bloodstain with bloodstains on his armor plate. According to him, the meeting was successful. Okay. That was intriguing. Well, we got a bunch of pirates around about this continental world here. The chase is ensuing behind the stained glass windows of the bridge. Several pirate raiders are trying to catch up with the cruiser, fruitlessly firing salvos From the macro cannons, the officers of the Augur crew report they're chasing the elusive Contempt. It's a legendary pirate flagship that has been plundering cargo ships around the expanse for several hundred years, masterfully evading patrols and escaping unpunished with the loot. Shelby at the protest. Whatever. The elusive Contempt's captain addresses you via Vox in a cheerful, almost affectionate voice. He thanks you for the high-grade resources mined by the Von Valancius Extractiums and also for your invaluable assistance in his escape. As soon as Shelby finishes his speech, the elusive Contempt swiftly enters the warp and a powerful salvo intended for his vessel explodes against your void ship's shields instead. Oh... No. Oh, right. You don't steal my loot and get away with it. You don't steal my loot and get away with it, buddy. I really don't think so. I see.
With the force of a supernova. Let them taste our fury. Let the void sort them out. Fire at will.
Boom. Let's see, what else shall we... I think that's it.
Another enemy sundered by the void.
Wait, did he freaking leave? Oh, you are kidding me. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is really the best I got, isn't it? Alright, so, alright. Pretty sure that, yeah, that's definitely a lot more damage than this one. Okay, so apparently I missed it, and
Mighty machine spirit, lend us a modicum of thy power.
oh, that's actually kind of good. Kind of cool. All right, I want to destroy this ship.
With the force of a supernova.
Okay, that didn't work out.
Fire at will!
Wow.
Coordinates set.
Okay, so I'm guessing that's not going to be possible to actually kill him outright.
We broke their shield, Lord Captain.
Torpedoes away.
Oh, why can't I use this? Gives control to the nearby torpedo salvo. Oh, on another turn, okay. I did not destroy that. I'm going to continuously reload until I kill it. Because it's definitely possible to do.
With the force of a supernova. Lance batteries, fully!
Okay, so that didn't work out very well at all. I wonder why that didn't trigger as I thought it would. Well, anyways.
With the force of a supernova. Launch batteries, fully! Engage the engines.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
The target's void shield has been weakened.
Please do it.
Burn in the fires of retribution.
Yes! Got him. Okay. You don't steal my crap and get away with it. I will take that as a victory.
Helmsman, take us in. Keep up the pressure!
Nice.
Salvo! Fire at will!
Oh, wow. That's all it did? Okay, I think I might need a new dorsal lance at some point.
With the force of a supernova. Engage the engines! fire at will.
Right, nice. Darn, not enough range. Wow, yeah, wow, that's actually kind of surprising. Even that didn't have enough. That doesn't have enough range. Oh well, let's just go ahead and take care of it.
Lance batteries, volley! Let the void sort them out. Make every shot count.
The effectiveness of the crew
There we
is
go.
recognized as adequate.
Ah, it's been a while since we had a ship level up. Finally. Now I gotta bring up the quick list I'm using. Oh, all right. Do. Nice. All right, rugged repair. You are repaired as a voice first. Ooh, that's actually really good. And sanctified restart. A restart shields now inflicts only a -2 speed reduction and no firing range penalty. Oh. I've never actually used that. Am I missing anything out of this whole thing? I need to double check all this, like make sure I got all this. Okay, we got new hitting. We can okay, we got shallow jump, we got strafe, we got hands, and vulnerability. Take it all. Yep, we got take it all. Oh yeah, right here. Silent running, we have maximum overdrive, focused efforts, maximum overdrive. Okay, that's not bad. Sure. Poor, poor Pascal. He's like getting really nothing he can do. But that was awesome. We actually got to kill. We actually killed that pirate scum. I've been to this place, right? Yeah. Yeah, I've been to this place. Had to double check. Had to double check though. What? Having already studied the surface of the planet before the augers detect a suspicious zone with an unidentified object that it scans, it must have been hidden previously by some force field, but now it is, for some reason, inactive. Having already studied... Why did that do that twice? Oh, well, anyways. Which is prominently excelled by the artifact on board. Too many small petals. Nice. That, yeah, that'll go over well. That'll go over well. All right. Oh, who was it? Oh, crap. Hold on. Oh, Fellowship. I think it's... Yeah, it's Fellowship. It's Fellowship. Fellowship. Woo! Yeah, Fellowship. Oh, really? Yep, Fellowship. And that's the only one that needs anything. Yep, okay. Let's go deal with that real quick. We are not quite there. You're the ones that have the... No, you're not. Oh, must be the cast... must be you guys. No. Oh, is it this group? Yep. Yeah, it's this group. And I need to be 35 in order to get it. Oh, goody. Oh, goody, goody gumdrops. Ugh. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Here we go. Time to hold on 1 second, y'all. Huh, that was weird. But okay. Huh. Okay. That was weird. Permission to speak, Lord Captain. The Augur crew has registered activity in the orbit of Quetzal Tamara, one of the worlds of the Winterscale dynasty. According to the report of the Emperor's Vow, the flagship of rogue trader Caligos Winterscale is positioned over the southern hemisphere. Lord Captain, this is it, right here. So very close. The quiet whispers, they won't stop. They keep buzzing in both my ears that my little Ordor is somewhere on this world. Okay. Alright, calm down. I need to take care of Winterscale's flagship right now. Of course, Lord Captain, I dare not interrupt you any longer. I got 0 XP for that? Well, that was weird, but okay. Alright, what a little door. Oh. Allow me to repeat, Lord Captain, the Emperor's vow. The flagship of the Rogue Trader has been detected in the orbit of Questa Terma. What information does our librarium have on the Winterscale flagship? The Emperor's vow is a cruiser carrying up to 120,000 crew, length overall 6,000 meters, and beam 1,000 meters, meters. Estimated time service in the Winterscale Dynasty fleet, several millennia. It is known for a fact that the ship has undergone many modifications, including the replacement of macro weapons for long-range laser batteries and short-range macro batteries. And I am afraid this is all we know, Lord Captain. Incredibly ancient, incredibly complex, incredibly unpredictable, and extremely demanding when it comes to resources. Had I been one of the Highborn, though unofficial, rulers of the Expanse, I would definitely have chosen this void ship for myself. Librarium of House Racel also holds records of the Emperor's vow. It is its most famous owner, to be precise, Sebastian Winterscale, a fledgling rogue trader of great promise. It is not known how Sebastian acquired the ship, but Lord Captain Winterscale used it to traverse the Maw and find a new home in the Cronus Expanse. Hail the Emperor's vow. It will be done. The Emperor's vow sends its greetings to the glorious ruler of the Von Valancius dynasty. This is Eberich of Apdev. His lordship Caligos, Winterscale's Voxmaster, who has the honor of speaking on behalf of his lord today. The booming voice fills the air, startling a few officers on the bridge. However, you feel the Eberich Apdev's ostentatious, confident tone is meant to hide his concern. Does Winterscale not wish to speak in person? Quite an ambiguous gesture. I do not wish to offend your lordship. The Lord Captain would never miss an opportunity to enjoy a personal conversation with a man of similar station. You see, Lord Captain had yet another heated argument with the esteemed Incendia Corda, and he had a very good reason for his displeasure. I dare not discuss his lordship's affairs, but I can divulge that we set out to protect the dynasty's rightful defense from the invasion of the profane Xenos. This is how we arrived here, at Quetzal Temar. There's no better hunting ground when you need to cool off your... Wait, hold on. Okay. Of course, more of the Xenos fled, but we did reduce a few of their ships to chum for the void beasts. Neldari fleet. That means there are many more crude wreck survivors than I dared hope. Alantak, I must go to this planet to find them. Try to save them. I will help you find your kin. Erla breathes out almost inaudibly, and her shoulders relax. And I am grateful to you, Alantak. Something tells me the story does not end here. You see, your lordship, one of the Eldari ships crashed on Quetzal Terma, so the Lord Captain chose to descend and finish off the elusive prey, but he has not been able to find his way out of the local woods for over 30 days now, and this concerns me greatly. Anticipating the next question, Your Lordship, no. I am confident the Lord Captain is still alive. His body and spirit do not break easily. And besides, he is accompanied by Wharton the Grey, who would sell his soul if that helped to keep the Lord Captain out of harm's way. May Assyrian protect his children. We must halt the frenzy of your stellar arrival, Elantak, or else, by Isha's tears, his subjects will not escape retribution. I will try to convince Calicos to seek peaceful resolution to the conflict. So how could you not find your master over the course of 30 days? Things are not so simple, Your Lordship. Lord Captain last contacted me from the landing point currently right under the Vow's belly. We lost about a dozen shuttles and several hundred scouts in the first days of the search, all of whom went down to Quetzalterma and never came back. Our shuttles are relentlessly sweeping the airspace where our people perished. This way, we were able to reduce the search area to just a few thousand kilometers, which still does not change the fact that people in the thicket are disappearing without a trace. And something is jamming the Vox transmission. Was there anyone else with the Caligos aside from this warden? A full hunting party consisting of half a hundred hand-picked enforcers and his lordship's personal retinue, naturally. I think I know what you wanted from me. A generous favor in return for a generous favor. Find Lord Captain Winterscale on the Quetzalterma and bring him back to the Emperor's vow. I swear by the Golden Throne that I will convince him to side with you in any conflict that occurs in the next 100 years. After all, I'm allowed to make deals on the Lord Captain's behalf while he remains unavailable. Very well, I need more allies. Your Lordship, I bow before your courage on behalf of the Winterscale dynasty. The data transfer decree has been signed. My crew will send you the landing coordinates. The God Emperor's grace shine upon you for many years to come. Okay. Let's take care of this. Oh. This is going to be a maze, isn't it? This will be fun.
Is there money to be made?
Ow. The shuttle disappears in the wild vegetation of the island. Several hours pass before the rogue trader finally admits that he has been aimlessly wandering around in circles. Any attempt to get back on track by retracing his steps have failed. Vox communication cannot reach the ship. Now it becomes clear how Caligos Winterscale could get lost in his own world.
None are better at searching.
Okay.
I have learned much in my exile.
After several hours of traversing the forest, a small mountain blocks the way. Something about the pattern of the stone seems wrong. A few moments later, it becomes clear that there are cogitator parts glinting at the base of the mountain.
I always keep my options open.
And the monkey will pay for your suffering. Now, suffering, their spirit stones are shattered, and she who thirsts has long finished her feast. We will destroy them, every monkey. Who? Did you hear that? Oh, the soul destroyers are back. Kind, fill your hearts with fury.
Xenos scum. You don't belong in this galaxy.
You dare oppose us?
Oh, really? Relent for Isha's mercy. We are here to help you. Oh, come on. God, why does everyone always have to go for bloodshed?
My vow is to serve. Running by Narek Override. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Really, dude?
Request approved.
Oh, this is gonna go great.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Running binary override. Threads of fate. Guide her this favor tenfold.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Damn.
I am a navigator. Dying grace.
Into the darkness.
Fire painted black. If I may. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Each strike is a prayer.
Fades.
Doubt is for the weak.
I clicked the wrong thing, but whatever.
Power resides in the will of the righteous. This is why I
You
was
will pay
chosen.
dearly for your actions.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
A pitiful attempt.
Pitiful attempt, chat.
Faith
Pitiful
without
attempt.
deeds is worthless.
Oh, come on. Come on, girl. You got this.
As the Emperor commands, I act. None can escape
spirit.
the Emperor's judgment.
Hates.
I'll do it. It's why I
I'll
was
return
chosen.
this favor tenfold. High momentum.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Yeah.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Be feared. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Okay. Huh? What? Oh, there's a guy down here. Okay. You know what? Sure. Boop.
Rejoice in battle! Faith without deeds is worthless. It's why I was chosen. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. I refuse. Eradicate. I'll do it.
What does this do again? Next time the soldier uses running gun, they gain backpack all spent AP and MP plus 1 additional AP. It also resets the cooldown of all other. Oh. Oh, they're still like you. Okay. Irla can take care of you. Damn. Wookie.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Well, that was cool.
We all walk our own path.
Just designate a target.
Awesome. So I won't actually have to trigger that on them like that. Oh wow. Okay, it's got 1 point of exploit, so we'll go ahead and just do another analyze.
If I must.
And then we'll go ahead and link edge, bada boom.
Another soul slips
I
beyond
will
the veil.
join the ancestors.
I understand your intent. This tedium is beneath me. No weakness is hidden from my sight. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Wait, I thought this didn't... Oh, I thought this didn't, count towards, that... No, well, whatever.
If I must.
I'll return this favor tenfold.
By the manner of their death, we shall know them. As the Emperor, none can escape the
I
Emperor's
go
judgment.
into the darkness.
Just the one left? Okay.
Doubt is for the weak.
Time to overkill.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. It's why I was chosen. Eradicated.
Well, that sucked. Too bad we couldn't come to a peaceful, Ooh. Oh. Oh, there's nothing else special. Hold on, what? Oh, yeah, there's like nothing else really special about this weapon. Okay. Oh, well, that'll kind of explain all that.
Rushnod Dornal.
Ooh, what are you? Crucible of Torment. Ah, Drukhari weapon. Did I give you Drukhari weapon? I did. But it's a plasma weapon, so. Alright, where are we going? Jeez.
I always have a backup plan.
Fruit uses the Rogue Trader's olfactory senses, especially after so many hours spent as stuffy. Ooh.
Harlequins are frightening creatures. I cannot discern their true hues in the motley jumble of their colors. It is as if their whole existence is one drawn-out joke.
Lady Cassia, please return to the present. It is not right that a young lady should agonize over such dark ruminations when their cause is already in the past.
I'm restless.
Sorry, had to check something over here.
A trivial task. Keep a sharp eye. Oh, too hard for a simple monkey.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
The everything thing about it is, Xenoskeleton tied to the anthill with bonds made from some unknown material.
Watch your steps.
Aww.
My success was inevitable.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
I sense something nearby.
Don't sheathe the axe yet, my lord. More game rear their heads, eager to lose them. The mound of muscle next to the laughing rogue trader menacingly rolls its shoulders. You recognize the hulking man as Warden. Mike Eligos briskly turns on his heels. The blade of his power axe shines threateningly in the sun, covered in fresh blood. Upon seeing you, he breaks into a bloodthirsty grin. You repeat yourselves, Xeno scum. Do you really believe that I will fall for your trick twice? Oh, Starborn, graciously allow this priest to speak. The one before you is not. Silence. I did not feed you to the forest beast for one reason and one reason only. You may still be of use. If you do not want to die with these Xenos, shut your mouth. Lord Caligos must have lost his mind. Why else would he why else would he mistake the Lord Captain for an enemy of humanity? I would gladly do battle with you, but I fear I may accidentally swat that tired old man. Caligos blinks in surprise and suddenly bursts into laughter. Careful, I am as ready to do business with hotheads as I am to hack them off. Windscar looks you up and down again, and recognition dawns on his face. Is that you, New Blood? Fancy meeting you here. What in the void are you doing in my world, and in such company? I'm here to resolve your conflict with the Eldari with as little violence as possible. Then you're somewhat late, Zircon. As you can see, the hunt has already begun, and this time it's not even my doing. The prey came to fill my hunting grounds by itself, so how could I resist? Cavalier goes last without a shred of restraint. You know, your Lordship von Valancius, why don't you join in the reveille? I'm not greedy. This world has enough trophies for the both of us. Assess Winterscale's condition. Successful. Unsurprisingly, at your first meeting, Calicos Winterscale appeared before you in a more favorable light. However, under the layer of dried blood and dirt, you still notice a strange detail. The rogue trader appears neither wounded nor exhausted. Having spent a good 30 nights in the forests of Quetzaltemur, Winterscale has merely swapped his dazzling smile for a feral grin. Inspect Calicos' retinue. The thin old man looks on with trusting violet eyes, and you notice silvery sparks glimmering within. His body shivers from the slightest gust of wind, yet you can still sense the power contained in his elderly frame. He nods with a weak smile. A panicked binaric trill escapes from under the tech priest's hood when one of her mechadendrites goes limp. Ooh, that's not good. Sparking in multiple places. The tall navigator in ragged clothes of silk and silver proudly wears the coat of arms of House Cassini. Half of his face is ruined by a fresh scar left by acid. Zircon von Valancius. The navigator nods politely. The Slith mercenary. Oh. I did not realize they had a Slith with them. Huh. Their body is peppered with wounds, both old and new. Oh, awareness. Wharton of the Grey has not changed much since your last meeting. Still the same brute of a man with bloodshot eyes and a dull expression on his face. However, unlike Caligo's other servants, the Archmiller does not look exhausted, and neither does Caligo's. Both are filled with rage and thirst for battle, as if the hunt has only just begun. I should like to ask a few questions about your presence on Quetzaltemur. Really? And I should like to the tender sea serpent steak and a bottle of Calixian Amasac. What misery. For 10 moons already, I have been forced to subsist on grass, roots, and insect larvae. Save your questions for later. I'm not talkative when hungry. Let's find a way to the old man's village, and then I'll give you your audience. The old man guiltily lowers his head. The forest home of this priest and his people had always been full of wisdom and life, but the fire rain called by the outsiders from the darkness, one great moon and one small moon ago, angered the forest spirits. This priest must find his way home, to the heart of the Quetzaltemur, and perform the soothing rituals alongside his tribe. Until he does, the spirits will suffer and twist the trails. Until he does, the Starburn will not be able to return to the stars. You've already destroyed 4 Xenos ships. Is that not a great enough victory in itself? Cease this hunt, and I shall make the Xenos leave your worlds forever. Retreat when the enemy's bones are already crunched underfoot. Alien blood must flood the lands of Quetzaltemur. Only then will the Xenos have paid for their insolence. Ooh. Oh, wow, they're like, we massively succeeded on that one. Quiet, Warren, this hunt truly has dragged on for quite some time. To the ever-twisting past, the paltry game, the dullness of it is all suffocating. I may accept your proposal, Zircon, but only when I am certain of the destruction of the remaining enemies. Of course, that's assuming we find them in this accursed forest. Italy gives you an intent look and curtly nods, her shoulders relaxing slightly. And the first order of business is to return the priest to the heart of the forest and calm its rage. Well, what are we waiting for, New Blood? I wandered these forests for 3 nights and did not find the way to the old Twigs village. We'll see if you bring us back. Move out. Of course.
This Explorer tool is blessed with multifunctionality.
Nice.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Bayonet chain knife. One of the wearers attacks a target with any ranged weapon in a 1 cell range. Oh, neat. Yeah, I came from that way.
Keep your wits about you.
The forest is alive with the constant rustling of thick leaves and the creaking of wood. It is as if the trees themselves are walking around like lumbering, looming people, but surely it is just a trick of the eye. Plants cannot walk, can they? Oh, I'm certain they can.
I always keep my options open.
I have learned much in my exile.
I mean, after all, this is Warhammer. I have anything could really be possible. What the heck are you? While the wearer's weapon has 4 or less base rate of fire, the weapon's rate of fire is increased by, and its recoil is doubled. While the wearer's weapon has 5 or more base rate of fire, hit chance out of the wearer's burst attack is increased by. Oh. What was recoil again? What was recoil, chat? Ah, okay, so, oh, okay. Okay.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
All right, I'm not getting any. You know what? How about this?
As the Emperor commands, I act.
I'm on your side, remember?
First fire 6 shots. Slight deviation, direction roll. Huh. Trying to figure out what exactly. Oh, okay. So the lower it is, the better at hitting. Okay, okay. Okay. So what am I? Okay, a tactical backpack. Okay. All right. So the rate of fire currently is 5. Recoil is 25. Wow. Wait, recoil went up. Hold on. Part of the wearer's weapon has 5 or more base rate of fire. Hit chance of the wearer's burst attack is increased by, and recoil is negated. But wait. Why is it acting like this has... Oh, wait. Do I have something else on me that is, Hold on. Oh, here it is. Okay, increases the rate of fire of the wearer's weapon by +1. Each time an enemy is killed, Perplex is inflicted on all other enemies in a 2-cell radius. Okay. That'll explain that. I might just prefer this, but...
I woke up with a feeling of wonder, as if a field of flowers was blossoming nearby. A child was saved from death. 1,000 heretics were burning alive, begging and sobbing and howling.
Suboptimal.
I'll do it.
Who even taught you to fight like this?
Oh, interesting.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Open your eyes, or I'll open mine.
Interesting. Trying to decide if I like that. I think it might be situational.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak.
Huh. Yeah, I'm very much trying to decide if I like that or not. I might have to get into a fight and then do a quick test, reload, see how I like each of them better. But for the time being, I'm gonna keep what I have on. I currently have on. Yeah, keep on what I'm currently using. Oh, chest high walls. We're probably gonna get into a fight here.
Pay attention.
Oh, too hard for a simple monkey.
Each out of the wearer's critical hits made with a ranged weapon increases their melee weapon or critical damage by strength bonus. Okay. Cool and all, but I don't think I care about that. I don't have anybody who actually does. Well, I guess there's Jay, sort of. But she's a dual wield. I mean, there is Heinrichs. But I suppose we could use that. Give that to Heinrichs. Yeah, we'll just give that to Heinrichs.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Huh. What do we got? Ooh. Here comes a. You're all right. We got a chat. We got a 20% chance. There's probably gonna be a bit of reloading.
Making adjustments.
Wah wah wah. Oh wait. Try again. Come on.
My knowledge has its limits.
No. Why is it him with Medicaid anyways? What's going on? I thought Abelard was the one with with Medicaid. Huh. Oh, well, I guess that's a lot. Sure. Oh, wow, that increased it by a full 25%. Great.
My Auspex has detected something.
Larg.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
See? Right there.
My success was inevitable.
Oh. Almost expected, Oh. Okay. Almost expected there to be a fight. Halfway through the day, the rogue trader discovers a new wonder of Quetzal Terminus Forest, a spacious stretch of land overgrown with reddish-brown grass covered in sickening yellow blisters. Huh.
O Messiah, grant me the wisdom to perceive.
I was not expecting that to actually be attached to the bomb. Whoops.
I always have a backup plan.
Anyways.
Nothing escapes my sight.
Am I not able to... What?
God grants me insight.
Huh? Oh! He's already got broken ribs. Hold on.
Ready for data input.
Your seneschal is always there for you. This wound will make a fine scar.
Integrity factor increased.
Oh, okay. I guess that didn't do anything. But isn't that an old injury? What? You know what? Whatever. Pascal's just gonna work with an old injury because, like, there's not much else I got with him.
Rise to the top,
Successful.
or get left in the
attention.
dust.
What was the point of that?
Cast your eye there.
Where?
Rushnod Doro.
Oh. Okay, now I'm lost. Traversing the forest, a small mountain blocks the way. Something about the Anderson is wrong. Oh. Oh, we've been here. Oh, okay. So not that way. Not that way at all. Also, 1 second. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay, now we're
Is
back
there money to be
here.
made?
Kunrad has managed to find himself a henchwoman in the heart of Dargonus? Regina? Who would have thought it?
Interesting.
Always keep your eye on the price.
Decayed Drukari remains or rests amid the forest of Petuma. Huh. You come down here, moss structure. Notice the spiral pattern, small light lumps of tree trunks. Someone has cut the bark, causing the milk trees. Oh. Oh.
Keep your wits about you.
Uh-huh.
I always keep my options open.
Okay, now we've gotten back here.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Okay. There's got to be a sort of a. There's got to be sort of. Okay, maybe I have to get back to that one spot and try and figure out what I'm supposed to do.
I'm still new to the art of exploring.
A trivial task.
Huh. Might have to look this one up.
Is there money to be made? I always have a backup plan.
Okay. I'm at a loss. One second, y'all. I do apologize. This is actually confusing. Okay. Huh? Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm confused here. As before, something worth noticing finally shows up.
Keep your wits about you.
What? What? Ah, okay, here we are. Because they went off on their own, and now we can just go ahead. That was a bit annoying. A group of lean young people surrounds you, shooting anxious glances between you, Caligos, the priest, and the gray-headed elder who has stepped forward. Unlike the rest, her skin is completely free of decoration, save for the two-headed eagle brand on her wrinkled forehead. Our meeting occurred just as Speaks with Gods foresaw. The woman's accent grates on your ears. Her words sound like a fusion of high Gothic and the most vulgar tongue of the rabble. Welcome to the heart of the forest, Starborn. This ruler... Enough of your bleeding old hag. I already told you your speech offends me, so it makes me want to cut out your tongue. Not even a Corda preacher would have the patience to listen to you blather on about your stars, gods, spirits, and other nonsense. Caligos waves the woman away and turns his flinty gaze on the Speaks with Gods. I am sick and tired of aimlessly trudging through the woods. Old man, I am a hunter, and without a query, I turn into quite the beast. Humbly covers his eyes. The priest nods slightly. Speaks with Gods is ready to conduct the ritual. O Starborn, the heart of the forest is calling out to me. So let this priest serve his gods, not in word, but in deed. It is done. This good-for-nothing psyker has finally proved himself useful. Winterskull looks around at the settlement with a bored expression. I intend to have a good night's sleep and enjoy the local delicacies. One good thing about Quetzal Terma is that the fruit here is sweeter than the Calexian honey and more tender than the meat of a young Grox. You should get some rest well, Zircon. And remember, it is better to go hunting when you are full of vigor, but slightly hungry. The hunger adds acuity. Makes the kill more intoxicating, you know? Let me know when you're ready to depart, or if you decide to share a few stories, then come to the bonfire. It's not often that two rogue traders can indulge in confidence away from prying ears. Oh my god. Here I go again, yawning. Sorry, chat. I am so sorry. Ugh. Jeez. Okay. Quick save, right? Yes. I have some questions to ask you. One day, you two will grow sick of the talking, and then you two will choose shooting Xenos on a wild planet over endless intrigue. Fine, we have plenty of time, so be it. I will give you a private audience. If dear Corda knew how close-knit we had become, she would have surely branded us conspirators. Let us discuss the... I hear you have decided to oppose both the Lord Inquisitor and the Corda dynasty. Voted Kraken may eat them both for all I care. Acting as if there are war on heresy and the expanse is just starting. I've been living it for decades, and I don't need an inquisitorial preacher, and I certainly don't need Insidia's goodwill. Please stop calling me New Blood. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Well, wait around for a couple of decades, New Blood, and let others get used to you. It's not often that we have a fresh new rogue trader in our circle. Only Quetzal. Your inquirers are curious to be sure. Quetzal Terma is a planet with a rather dreary backstory. A long time ago, it supplied my great-grandfather with tons of sufficient fruits and thousands of cargo containers filled with a special build fiber processed from the local forests. The population all lived in large cities a safe distance away from the tangled paths and trees, and then this quiet life was dashed by Xenos raids. They burned down the cities and shackled our people faster than our ships could help. In the end, the local governor ran away, leaving the remaining people at the beast's mercy, and the people, in turn, fled the big cities that attracted the Xenos, and that is how the force that the rabble feared became their salvation. The planet fell into decay. There was no one to populate the cities, and there was one to extract resources, and no one to extract resources. Quetzal Terma expected 3 new arcs filled with settlers to arrive from the Imperium, but in 500 years, not one of them has reached the Expanse. Do not turn your gaze to me, Alantok. It was not my kin who desolated this world. How'd you survive the forest all this time? The forests of Quetzal Terma are not like the jungles of Catacan, New Blood. The only thing that could kill you here is your own stupidity, or an unfortunate coincidence in the form of a stray Xenos or a rare predator. Rainwater for breakfast, nutritious larvae for lunch, and fermented fruit in the place of wine for supper. One cannot wish for better hunting grounds. Ah. I have noticed that your people look utterly woebegone while you do not have a single scratch on you. That means that my people are weaklings, and I shall change that soon. As for me, I have been of stout constitution since the day I was born. At first, Calicos shrugs his shoulders indifferently, but after looking closer at his companions, he raises his eyebrows in surprise. It seems that the rogue trader just realized the validity of your words. I saw the corpse of your seneschal at the forest camp. The old man was a weakling, and that is why he's dead. That's what happens when you can no longer fulfill your duty. Grins in contempt, his entire being expressing his disdain for the seneschal. Calicos carries himself with an air of indifference, but the sudden furrows on his forehead betray his regret. Many fine warriors have perished on this hunt. Raise a toast to their name when you can. Let us discuss the Eldari problem. You care about them that much, New Blood? Go ahead then. Try to convince me that the vile Xenos scum deserve the mercy of Calicos Winterscale, but remember, you only get one chance to try. Interesting. The Winterscale I have heard of would have never thrown his protectorate to Corda so easily. Winterscale flinches as if from a blow, and doubt darkens his gaze. Testing the boundaries, are we? I like your boldness, but you shouldn't stick your head so far into the beast's throat. I shall consider your words, and that is all I shall promise. Aw. Okay. Uh. Okay, so that's not it. Okay. One second, y'all. Don't want to screw this up. Oh, one second, y'all. Do 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 do. One second, one second. One second, one second, one second. One second, one second, one second, one second, one second. I'm sorry. I'm gone quiet as I normally do. Apparently, this is one of those quests where it's just like, unless you do this exceedingly well, it's going to be very tough to do. Alright, anyways, I have more than enough money and power. I shall need time to consider. Okay. Alright, we'll do that. Alright. Actually, no. I want to load here and make a test. And I make a hard save called test. And then reload to my quick save. That way I have a spot just in case I screwed something up here. Boop. Okay.
Always keep your eye on the price.
The Emperor favors me today.
Boop. Hey, I basically got a free one. As the little Daryworry steps forward, calmly looking at the intruders. His armor and its adornments gleam into the sun despite the traces of dried mud caked on blood. The Farseer has instructed me to send you away, monkey. The smooth voice of Xenos sounds out of place in the rough wilderness of Quetzalterma. However, I recently stopped meekly heeding their counsel, and besides, my sister is among you. I am curious to hear the outcast's tidings. Nocturne of Oblivion. Hello. It's difficult to say with certainty. However, you are of the opinion that Nocturne of Oblivion's disposition towards you is better than that of his kin. Ah! Wow. I'm not even gonna bother. I don't know about you, Zircon, but these Xeno bastards are giving me the creeps. This one in the motley. I want to kill him now. Looking around the Eldari camp, Xenos have made their camp among the ruins of an ancient city of Imperium. Only the alien growths of the Xenotech and the wreckage of the Eldari ship disturb the picture of centuries-old devastation and rebirth. Despite their affected ease, most of the Xenos are pushing themselves to their limit. They are exhausted, nervous, and frightened, even. Nocturne of Oblivion, it has certainly been a while. What are you doing here? With embers glowing cupped in my two hands, I bear them through the deluge of the hearth. The Harlequin's metaphor implies he has been accompanying the surviving Eldari for a while now, and it is not clear to you what hearth he is talking about, but perhaps he has managed to find them a new home. Alright, listen. I'm here to solve this conflict peacefully. A tapestry complex is peace, and one of that many threads demands for warp and weft. For this designed 3 wheels together spun its greed. Playing with your prey like a cat? Fine, new blood. Hey, you are still young. Just remember that patience is not my strong suit. After everything that Elentok has done for my people, I am willing to answer his questions. But you had better not make any sudden moves, monkey. We did not attack this world, Elentok. The last of Crudarach's children assembled once more to scour the master of flesh Tervantius from the memories of the universe. The homunculus who abducted and tortured the Farseers from our craft world. We learned that he is hiding on this world, but something prevents our Farseers from discovering his lair, and so we are forced to act decisively. Does the path of the warrior teach you to sacrifice countless lives to achieve your goals? The children of Assyrian are not the executioners of worlds, nor slayers of the innocent. It seems you have spent too long in the company of monkey outcasts. Why should their lives matter when retribution for the executioner of our world is at stake? Justice for our innocent brothers and sisters. What if I were to say it was my predecessor who was to blame for the Crudarach's demise? The gazes of the ensemble Xenos turn to you, their eyes piercing you like the points of many swords. What are you doing, Elentok? My people are not as lenient as I am. They will not understand or forgive you. Oh.
Screw that one up.
Whoops.
I always keep my options open.
Do. We call purging an entire world a decisive action? Our Farseers, the ones we managed to save, could not name the exact location of the Master of Flesh, even after our ships circled the world for a 3rd time. Something prevented them from seeing the truth, something powerful. We knew the patrols would soon discover our presence, and so we decided to do something else, to exterminate the homunculus, along with the world he had chosen as his refuge. The Monkey are flooding the galaxy at the speed of a meteor shower, and this world will repopulate eventually. Is a single world not worth eliminating a powerful enemy who threatens hundreds of such worlds? Both yours and those of my kin. Widowskull meaningfully raises an eyebrow. And you still deem him worthy of conversation? Address Irlet. Irlet's gaze wanders from Calicos to the solitary, from the solitary to the Eldari warrior, and back again. An outcast among her kin and strangers alike. A sorrowful burden not all can bear. Oh. Wow, really? Rude. Rude. Am I going to be trying to take care of this the entire rest of the stream? Just one thing after the other. Stands motionless, only occasionally casting a worried glance at the solitary. Tell me about the monkless. No, where is he? I will not say a word until you let my kin depart from this world. You lost your world and are now depriving others of theirs out of vengeance. Why do you why do you think you are different? How dare you compare a dragon to a lizard? Starlight to the dim glow. Observe the camp. Alright, I do not support the methods of the Xenos, but I understand their motives. Perhaps they could pay you compensation? Oh. We lost the treasure of the Cruderak, but the memory of the Farseers holds knowledge, the value of which is difficult to describe, in the monkey's primitive tongue. I exact my compensation in blood. Caligos, you cannot kill the Ardari. What? Why? Wow. Look at yourself, Caligos. You are becoming a monster whose only desire is to kill. Stop tugging at my conscience, Zircon. You sound vile like the NCD from Nightmares come to life to ruin the mood. To not have angered him, but upset him. Okay, the throne take you, and all the misfortunes in the galaxy along with you. I must confess that all this dismal talk has given me a migraine and made my old wounds ache. So you want to save these Xenos? Suit yourself. By my grace, I entrust you with the lives of the enemies of humanity. Have fun. We shall be heading back now. We shall be heading back now. What kind of hunting is it when the prey does not even struggle in your grasp? Aww. Aw. Interesting. Let's try for another approach. Well, I mean, the same approach as we have been up to that point of choosing which. Okay, you no longer see profit beyond the thrill of the hunt. You and the Xenos can help one another. There has been less good hunting to be had in the Expanse since your arrival, New Blood. The Xenos hold useful information about the distant stars. That is a reason to consider your offer. Okay. I like that a little bit better. Alright, Lurla brushes a strand of fiery hair from her forehead and nods appreciatively. I know how difficult it is to go against the will of your kin, and yet I cannot hide my joy that we both lived through this moment and emerged with a tale to tell. After all the suffering that the monkey have inflicted upon the children of Kruderek, after all the punishment we have inflicted upon this world, my heart remains troubled, knowing that we have only tempered our grudges for a time and have parted without bloodshed today. However, I dare not complain. For my kin, the hour of triumph has arrived at last. Once the master of flesh is no more, we can go to the edge of this stellar expanse, away from the gaze of Monkey, and to peacefully await the arrival of our kin from distant stars. What are you talking about, Shrink? Hey? Do not interrupt. What kin from distant stars? Outcast Irlet, I have some good news for you. Our Farseers managed to contact the children of Craftworld Aelatok, and soon your fellow outcasts will visit the part of the galaxy that the monkey call the Expanse. They will take us away, give us a new home, and... Is that what an adherent of the Path of the Warrior wishes to tell me? Were these words meant to comfort my heart? Irlet's words ring with contempt and desperation. O Assyrian, your children once again seek to appease the pride by sending their kin to monkey worlds, there to find nothing but blood and death. The Farseer's mistakes doomed Kruderek, Shrenke, and their excessive cruelty and thirst for vengeance almost doomed those of us who managed to survive against all odds in the void between foreign stars. You know it just as well as I do, but you continue to do their bidding. Oh, Shrenke, you could take the Webway Gate and go away from the danger and tribulations of the Expanse, but you have chosen to stay here instead. You are dying. You are feuding with the monkey. You have not the children of Assyrian spilt enough blood? Is it not enough that we have lost our home? Why do you wish to expose even more of our kin to mortal peril? Shrine Kill's iron will falters under Irlet's relentless pressure. It is It is too late to change anything. The deed is done. Their will carried out. The outcasts from Elitok will come to the local stars, and we will leave with them, sister. Are you saying there's another Eldari craft world heading for the Expanse? May Assyrian save us from this woe. No, I will not allow another world to perish at the hands of the Monkey, even if this means forsaking my soul. And I am not going to reveal all the secrets of my kind to you, Mon Elentok. You may have helped us in our hour of need, but I trusted you at the outcast's behest. But I will say this: the warriors of Elitok are coming here, to your stars. This is an unalterable truth. I did not sign up for yet another war against the Xenos and the Expanse. Call off your kin. Our Farseer has paid an insurmountable price to contact a craft world located billions of stars away from here. Many of them perished. They give the rest of us a chance to be rescued, and I will not jeopardize the lives of those who yet remain. Your kin's plan is insane. Convince them to relent before it is too late. It will take the warriors of Elitok many years to discover the Webway Gate capable of bringing their strike force to the Expanse. Perhaps you will be too old by then, and only on your deathbed will you hear the news. The children of Assyrian have come to exact their revenge. For some reason, your words bring a faint smile to Erla's lips. Worry not, Elentok. It is my turn to rescue you and your people. Rescue me? How? Nocturne of Oblivion. Like a forgotten shadow, the solitary steps into the light and leans forward with interest, a spectator watching the culmination of an exciting performance. During my exile, I met many companions who temporarily joined me on my endless travels. One such companion was a fellow outcast who had already completed many paths. It was he who told me about the ritual of unity, a great opportunity for one spirit to reach out and touch the infinity circuit out of the craft world known to the Farseers who perform it. Sharon K. said that the Kruderek Farseers have already contacted Elitok. This means I can too. Did the darkest of space drive you mad during your exile, sister? Even those who walk the path of the seer balk at joining souls with the ancestors inside the circuit. They are wise and know the ritual is perilous to the spirit. Your chances of success are simply non-existent. You would die without achieving anything, and even if you did not die immediately, ask yourself honestly, why should the ancestors listen to a simple outcast? As you said, Elitok is a world of my fellow outcasts. They would not wish harm upon me, which gives wings to my hope. Look me in the eye, Sharonike. Do you wish to end the suffering of our kin? I can see the answer in your heart. You must accept it and help me. Let Irlet handle it. Unless the warriors of Elitok arrive in this part of the galaxy, the sons and daughters of Kruderek will perish among the worlds of the Monkey. Is that the fate you wish for us? We will have to find another way. I understand that it is not easy for those who have lived all their lives sheltered within a craft world to accept that sometimes life leads us down different paths. But the path that you and the Farseers have chosen only leads to more pain. This is your life and your people. I will stay by your side, no matter what path you choose. And I do appreciate it, Elentok. I have done all I can, Sharonke. You know what you must do. The solitary does not intervene, but shifts his gaze to Sharonke as if expecting to hear the last line of a play before the curtain falls. May Assyrian forgive his children. Fetch the Farseers, tell them the outcast wishes to perform the ritual. We will wait for them there. Irlet is on her knees, clinging to the... clinging to the spirit stone like a lifeline with both her hands. Her eyes are dim, her breath is uneven, and her body is trembling. The rite has definitely gone awry. Rushing to help. Wait, if you change the rite, you could make everything worse for Irlet. What is happening? One second. The rite of bonding is dangerous, and the outcast knew the price. I do not know what she sees, hears, and feels, but there is one truth. The outcast's soul is impure, and the Alatok ancestors have noticed this. Most likely, the outcast will go through the rite of rebirth or perish. You know what? Stop and get out of my way. If you won't help her, then I will do it myself. I am reading a kind of a guide for something akin to this. Poor little cousin, you were so desperate to save your spineless kin, yet and then you didn't choose companion in your own talk. I failed them all. Could I have acted differently? Would it have mattered?
Is there money to be made?
I paid the price in full. I have lost myself, and even my meditation, neither my soul nor my body may know rest. The memory of a loss is always stronger than the memory of a gain, especially when you lose something as significant as a home or an entire world. O Assyrian, why would the Farseers do this? The Monkey are not the only ones to blame for the death of our home. Our own leaders condemned thousands of precious souls to suffering. I did not fear oblivion before, knowing that my soul would one day become one with the infinite circuit of Krurak and join my ancestors, but now I am shamefully afraid of every battle I have to face. I stumbled. I almost lost myself. I did not want to bring pain any longer. To myself or to others. I knew the Monkey would not have believed me if I had told them about the treachery of their loyal watcher of outsiders. They would have ended my path, my life, and the children of Krurak would never have learned. But would the Elantok have believed me? I paid the price in full. I have lost myself and even my... Oh. And we're...
I always have a backup plan.
Stop, Elantok. This is the very heart of my world. Too fragile for you to touch. You cannot come here. You should not be here. It is so beautiful and quiet here, a stark contrast to my own world. We should not compare our worlds, Elantok. Mine is a blossoming garden that I have tended and cherished for years. Yours is still young and ungraceful, as it should be. So do all Eldari souls look like this? An inner world is just a reflection of how we see our soul. Everyone shapes it differently, and each one is unique. You were calling my name, Irlet. I thought you needed my help. Oh, Elantok, what have I done? I am still connected to the souls of my ancestors. It is dangerous for you to be here. I don't know how to get out of here. I don't even know how I got here. Irlet anxiously looks around, and shadows of doubt start to weave their way into the corners of her beautiful world. Do not worry, Zircon. I will protect you, whatever happens. Protect me from what? My ancestors beheld the wounds inflicted on my soul during the search for Krudarek and the Drukhari's torture, the wounds that did not heal for many weeks while I was unable to meditate and immerse myself in my world, and they are somewhere here now, healing, patching, mending, and you, Zircon. They also think you are one of the wounds bleeding inside my soul. Let's try to do this as we have done before. Try and pull you out of my world with You feel a strange prickling sensation starting from the tips of your ears all the way to your toes. A wave of warmth and calm crushes over you, giant and inescapable, and with it the sense of someone watching you, as if thousands of eyes are trained upon you at the same time. You do not belong here. You should not be here. Okay, Morag, they're over here. Run. Run away. Foreign world spits you out like waste. Your head is spinning, your entire body aches, and every muscle burns with the strain. It feels as if the thousands of gazes that were following you in Irlet's world continue to watch you, evaluate you, judge you. The Krudak Eldari, shocked by your sudden return from the depths of another's world, approach slowly, observing you and Irlet, who has just awoken. Zircon, are you alright? Irlet kneels over you, peering into your eyes with a worried expression. Yes, I see. You are unharmed. We're both safe. That's what matters. Elantok, I understand that. Irlet stops mid-sentence and looks down at her breastplate in astonishment, seeing her shattered spirit stone. Oh, merciful Isha. I do not understand. Why would Elotak's souls do something like this? The Farseer stumbles back in horror. Oh, this is your punishment, outcast, for your betrayal of your own kind. Why are you... What would happen? What? Oh. There must be a way. Even if we wanted to, Monkey, it is impossible to recreate a spirit stone so easily, but I will not let you into the secrets of my kin, for you are also at fault for what has happened to the outcast. Well, Irlet, what will happen to you now? Ah! No! Balls. Whoops. Let's redo that. There we go. Whoops. There we go. I do not know. I do not know. Now that Irlet's soul is left without protection, and the insatiable gaze of she who thirsts will forever be trained upon her, and if the outcast dies, her soul will never be able to join her ancestors in the infinity circuit. Silent Thresh will devour it in that very moment. How did this happen? It seems that you became part of the rite when you drew too close. That is why I did not sense you straight away and why you could not leave. With a trembling hand, Irlet strokes the spirit stones, then jerks her hand away with a cry, staring at a cut on her finger. You became imprisoned in my world, and when the souls of my ancestors targeted you to rid my world of everything that did not belong there, you saved me, shielded me with your soul. They would have healed my soul and made you disappear, but I did not want that. I will decide for myself when to walk side by side with you, and when our ways will part. Freedom to choose, even if the choice is dangerous and wrong, that is my path. That is what I live and fight for. I told you that everything comes with a price. Outcast. You have shielded Monkey from... Okay, there might be like a bit of a little bit of a buggy issue here. This may not actually be Irlet talking. I told you that everything comes with a price, Outcast. You have shielded Monkey from danger with your soul and ended up coming under the attack of our ancestors. At least you survived the rite. Tell me, were your words heard? I hope to find understanding among those who share my path. Fearless voice trembles with awareness and anger. Ah, okay, this was Sharon K. Sharon K. Sharon Kai. Sharon Kai. We'll go with that. Sharon Kai. But even the ancestors from Alatak, despite all their wisdom and supple intellect, could not reject their hatred of the monkey who doomed thousands of innocent souls of the children of Sirion. I tried to appeal to the light in their souls, but all my arguments broke on the rocks of their intransigence like waves of sea foam. He glares accusingly at Sharon K. and the Farseers. You chose this path. Not only did you invite doom upon Krudarek, you have also condemned our kin on Alatak. You have repeated the same mistakes over and over, guided by fear, stupidity, or pride, and even after losing everything, after losing our home, you keep following the same thorny path, unwilling to change. No, I have had enough. My duty as an outcast is fulfilled. From now on, your fate lies in your hands. Wow. You still hope to find the homunculus? The Eldari produces an unknown Xeno device. The Farseers could not divine where the Master of Flesh makes his lair, for an unknown force is hiding him from the penetrating gaze of the wise ones. The children of Assyrian have never encountered anything like this before. Having circled the world several times and failed in our search, we ventured to unleash our pent-up fury on the planet of hope that we would be graced with a fortunate accident. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna go through all that again and pick the top ones. Like, I wouldn't be opposed to cooperating in the future. See if that opens up a little bit more dialogue. Oh, wow. Okay, so I actually could have... Here, let your spirit song. Okay, here we are. Okay. For our past cross again one day, we will begin our conversation by greeting one another. And not unsheath our blades. Your time in this world is too short to hope for it, but I will remember our promise, Elenthar. Do you still hope to find a homunculus? Alright. Okay, that's what I like to see. Extra stuff. Anyways, alas, the fate of the Master of Flesh remained unchanged. The Farseers could feel the beating of his black heart, but were powerless to do anything. That was when our rangers began to deduce the coordinates of his lair based on the readings of this wise ones and the lands untouched by the fired weapons. And they would have succeeded had the Monkey not attacked our fleet. The Eldari device thrums and a holographic projection of the world with several marked coordinates appears in his palm. I will share the information I have gathered, for I hope that even a Master of Flesh will not be able to elude two pursuers at once. our ways part here, outcast. Avoiding Irlet as best they can, the Eldari scatter across the meadow and disappear into the shadows of the forest. She watches them leave, her fist clenched so hard that her knuckles have turned white. So ended the path of the outcast. Nothing is over yet. I will stay by your side and help you find a new spirit stone. Your words make Irlet smile slightly. If only it were that easy, Alantok. One must know how to bond an empty spirit stone with a soul, intertwine it with one's inner world, and be able to contain it. Only the fires here casts are capable of such a feat, but now my kin have turned their backs on me, and not for the first time. Let us go, Alantok. Let us leave this graveyard of doubts, unfulfilled hopes, and newfound fears together. Okay, well. That was fun.